There are millions of coins, tokens, promises, distractions, and loud opinions in the digital asset world today. If you are new to Bitcoin, I understand why it can feel confusing. You open an app, watch a video, or scroll online, and suddenly everyone claims they knows the next winner. One person says buy the cheapest token, another says buy the newest token. Someone else says move fast before it explodes. That kind of noise has trapped many beginners, and honestly, I get why people fall for it. So today I want to give you a calmer and cleaner perspective. If you are new to Bitcoin, this is what matters before you risk your hard-earned money. I'm not here to sell you fantasy. I'm not here to scream price targets. I'm here to help you think, because when you can think clearly in a noisy market, you are already ahead of so many people. And one lesson many learn late is this: real money deserves real thoughts. Let's begin with one of the biggest mistakes people make. They confuse affordability with quantity. They look at Bitcoin's price and think, I can only afford a small fraction. Then they look at some cheap altcoins and think, for the same money, I can buy thousands of these. At first glance, that sounds smart. It feels like more. It feels like better values. But markets don't reward feelings. Market reward qualities, durabilities, demands, and survival. Money eventually flows towards strength. Owning more units of something weak does not automatically make it stronger than owning a smaller amount of something proven. That lesson has cost many people's money. I watch it happen cycle after cycle. People feel rich holding millions of tokens. Then months later, those tokens are down badly. Volumes disappear. Developers vanish, communities go silent, and reality hits hard. A lot of paper wealth was never real monies to begin with. Now here is one of the most important facts I want every beginners to hear. During bull markets, many altcoins can ride fast. Some of them go crazy. They can jump in price, trend online, and make people think they found the shortcut. In those moments, Bitcoins can even look boring. I know that sounds strange, but it happens. Slow and steady looks dull when speculations is running wild, and fast monies can look smarter than patient money. Then the bear markets arrive. That is when truth starts speaking. Many altcoins never recovers. Some lose relevance, some lose liquidity, some lose the community, some never come close to previous highs again, some disappear completely. That is not dramas, that is history. Many people in this space have lived through it more than once. Easy money story often ends the fastest. Meanwhile, Bitcoin has gone through brutal crashes, fears cycle, exchange failure, bans, media attack, and deep corrections, and yet it has repeatedly returned. It has repeatedly recovered. It has repeatedly come back stronger than many expected. You can verify that with public price history. That resilience matters more than beginners realize, because resilient money survives storms. Because when you invest, one of the smartest questions is not only how high can it go? Another powerful question is, how likely is this thing to survive and recover when times get ugly? That question alone can save people years of regret. Anybody can look good during easy times. Strength showed up during hard times. Real money proves itself under pressure. This is why I often think out loud about qualities versus quantity. People get hypnotized by unit count. They say, I own 10,000 of this coin. Okay, but what is it? Does it have staying powers? Does it have demand? Does it have trust? Does it have history? Because owning a mountain of something fragile can be worse than owning a small amount of something durable. More units does not always mean more money. Bitcoin teaches that lesson clearly. Sometimes few units of something strong can outperform piles of something weak. That principle exists outside crypto too. One solid business can outperform 10 bad ones. One quality properties can beat several poor decisions. One disciplined habit can outperform 10 random efforts. Strong assets tends to attract serious money. Now, let's talk about why Bitcoin has shown more staying power. It has the strongest recognitions in the space. It has the largest track record. It has deep liquidities. It has institutional attentions. It has fixed supplies. It has survived multiple market cycles. That combination is difficult to ignore, especially for someone just starting out. Scarcity plus trust is why many view Bitcoins as money. Does that mean Bitcoin only goes up? No, let's be adult about this. Bitcoins can be volatile. It can drop hard. It can test your patience. It can scare people out of the worst time. But the difference historically is that Bitcoin has shown an ability to recover after severe downturns. Many smaller projects have not shown that same pattern. Volatile monies can still mature over time. Now, if someone wants to speculate on high-risk altcoins, that is their decisions. I'm not here to control nobody, but people should understand the games they are playing. Many altcoins behave like temporary speculation vehicles than long-term stores of values. That does not mean every single one fails. It means the fails rate is high, and beginners often underestimate that. Speculations and monies are not always the same. So if you're brand new, do not get hypnotized by cheap price. Do not assume pennies are safer than thousands. Do not confuse unit count with wealth. Do not assume last cycle winner survives the next cycle. Markets can be ruthless. They do not care about hopes, memes, or how badly someone wants it to come back. Markets respect durable money, not wishful thinking. Instead, study stability, study history, study demand, study survival, study recovery. Those traits matter. Bitcoin long records of bouncing back is one reason many people return to it after learning painful lessons elsewhere. Some enter this world chasing speed. Many stayed because they discovered strength. Some came for gains and left understanding money. Now let me remove another mental block. You do not need one full Bitcoin. Too many people stop right there. They think if they cannot buy a whole Bitcoin, there is no point. That is false. Because Bitcoin is divisible, you can buy fractions, you can build slowly, you can use recurring buy if that fits your life. You can focus on progress instead of perfections. Building money habits matter more than chasing status. If I were new today, I would ask a few simple questions. Which assets can repeatedly survive chaos? Which one gets institutional attention? Which one has recovered through multiple bear markets? Which one still leads after all these years? Those questions usually guide people toward Bitcoins for a reason. Serious money tends to ask serious questions. My honest view is simple. Speculations can feel exciting, resilient, can feel boring, but boring strength often wins over a long stretch of times. Flashy story attract crowds. Durable assets build conviction slowly, and if you are building for your futures, your families, or your peace of mind, durability deserves respect. Quiet monies often outlast loud hype. Start small, learn steadily, think long terms, choose strength over noise. Many people chased what's glittered. Others choose what's kept standing. History tends to remember the different, and history usually remembers what becomes money. And my friends, don't forget to hold it tight and stack it right. Take care.